Hi, it's Molly. Today on Frosted, we're going to be making an ombre sheet cake. It's a single layer vanilla cake with American buttercream, and we are dyeing it with natural plant-based food dyes. We're going to start off with our butter and sugar in the mixer. This is a traditional cream butter method. Get this going. And we're going to want this to get light and fluffy. About 2 or 3 minutes on medium speed. And while that's going, I'm gonna mix my dry ingredients. Got baking powder, baking soda, and salt. We're using both leaveners here, and the baking soda is gonna react with the buttermilk, which is gonna give us a really nice, light, moist cake. Okay, this looks good. I'm gonna add my eggs one at a time. It's really important that all your ingredients are room temperature here. It's gonna help everything get nice and incorporated. Okay, and once this is in, I'm gonna add my vanilla. And now I'm gonna alternate between my dry ingredients and my buttermilk. This looks great. I'm gonna get this into our pan. And here comes our nice fluffy batter. The great thing about this cake is that it doesn't dome, so it's gonna bake flat. We're not gonna have to trim it at all. It's just really as simple as it gets. I'm gonna take an offset and I'm gonna just spread this. Just make sure you get right in those corners here. Okay, this looks great. I'm gonna get this into a 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes. Now we're gonna make our buttercream. I've got 3 sticks of butter here that I'm gonna cream a little on its own first. Make sure this is really room temp butter. Otherwise, you're gonna get a pretty lumpy frosting. To this, we're gonna add our powdered sugar. It's been sifted because we really want this to be nice and smooth. With powdered sugar, breaking it up with a whisk isn't really enough to get all those lumps out, so make sure you use a sieve of some kind. And to this, we're gonna add some vanilla. And to this, we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of milk. This frosting is really great for spreading, and it holds its shape really well. Here we go. That took about 2 minutes, start to finish. Super easy, no eggs, no heating. See how nice and thick this is? It's like really holding its shape. Okay, so here we have our beautifully baked golden vanilla cake. It is super classic yellow cake, and we're gonna top this with about 2.5 cups of our American buttercream. I'm gonna use an offset here for this. I'm not looking for it to be perfect. This is just our base coat. This is our blank canvas. Okay, this looks great. And now I'm gonna take the rest of my frosting and divide it into 3 bowls and color it. We've got some yellow made from turmeric here, and we're gonna use about 1/4 teaspoon here to get a nice yellow. And just mix this up. It's really cool that we're getting to use natural plant-based food dyes. So even though this is made with turmeric, it really doesn't have any kind of flavor at all. So feel free to use this in anything that you can. We're going for some muted tones here. Okay, there we go. Look at this beautiful color. Gorgeous. Really beautiful. This is from beet extract. I also think that natural food coloring gives you a much more natural looking color. For this last color, we're gonna mix the 2. We're gonna use a little more beet than we are turmeric. Always start with a little bit and add, because it's much easier to add than take away. And just do a little bit at a time here, because we're not using a lot of frosting, so a little goes a long way. This is looking really beautiful to me. I like that it's nice and warm in tone here. These kind of remind me of a beautiful California sunset. Okay, so we're gonna let these sit for about 10 minutes and really absorb their color. We're gonna start with just dolloping a little bit on the cake. The closer you have them together, the more pigmented your cake is gonna look. And we're gonna just spread with our offset and just drag it across, kind of pushing in to the white here. You can also pull it back. And remember, the more white space you have, the lighter the effect. I think this is really beautiful, but I am not done yet. So first what I want to do is just kind of get this color in here, and then I'll go back and blend. And don't forget to wipe your offset. We only want the blending where we want the blending. I'm keeping the yellow kind of concentrated in the middle because that's where the sun is. This really reminds me of watercolors. What a fun and simple way to decorate a cake. No piping bags, no layering, no stacking, no trimming, just a little bit of color. Okay, I think that my sunset is complete. I really could do this for hours, but I won't. So here we have it, our ombre sheet cake. Very simple, full of color. Sometimes simple is best.